Hey, in this video I'm going to show you what I see when I go into different areas that are safety violations. I take pictures and I actually go through them and check it cross-reference towards the OSHA regulation and see if there's a violation to be had. And I'm going to show you guys a picture, one of my pictures that I've taken that is a violation, and I want to make sure that you could get a good idea of what I see if you guys could pick it out too. So first, you're seeing a general industry setting. This is actually a hotel. I took these pictures. These are mine. So you're seeing now a young lady that is sitting in a homemade sound stage, and she's blocking the exit route. So the exit route is three things. It's the exit. Well, first is the means of egress. Let's call it that. The means of egress is the exit route, then the exit itself, which is the door, and then the exit discharge. Those three things together is a system just for you to make sure that if there's an accident or emergency, that your workers are able to get out of the building without getting themselves in harm's way. So right here you do have a trip hazard. So I'm going to scroll down, show you some of the cords that are all in the way. What you have here obviously is a blocked exit, but let's get a little closer. So on this side, you have an exit door or a door and a door. So which way is the way out? Do you go to the left or you go to the right? So there should be some way of knowing exit this way or this is not an exit, and that was actually some sort of broom closet or something where they kept chairs. Then if you look past the double doors, what we had here was some sort of piece of equipment, looks like floor cleaner, and that equipment is blocking what would have been your exit. So the exit itself is blocked, it's locked, and you have right here self-closing mechanism that was taken off. So in effect, this hotel, it was a hotel in South Florida, they have said this is not our exit anymore. And when I looked to my left, I also saw this. So this was fire extinguisher that should have been here. There's a kitchen over to the left of this picture. So there's plenty of things that I was looking at, and just obvious violations, low-hanging fruit, if you will. So I'm going to take you back out again, and let's kind of deconstruct what we're seeing here. So I'm going to use the Regs to Go system. This is one of the ones that I use. It is Mancom, and Mancom, when you buy any of their actual CFRs, they come with a Regs to Go a subscription. So I have opened this up to Subpart E in general industry, which is telling me is the things that I need to know or to need to do for emergency action, any kind of exit routes and discharge. This is where you'll find it in Subpart E. So let's go back to 36. So exit routes and emergency planning, section 36. First, the basic requirements. And one of the basic requirements, section 36, paragraph A, subparagraph 1 says an exit route must be permanent. Each exit route must be a permanent part of the workplace. So that was a violation there. The exit itself was blocked. So you can see the exit route must be adequate. The door was locked. So right here says exit must be open and without any special tools, any special knowledge. Usually if you put your hand on the door and one turn, maybe two to get out, two motions I should say, that's good enough. Anything more than two motions, it might be a little bit too much. If you have a lock on it at all, then that is definitely a violation, low-hanging fruit. The only people that can't have locks is if it's a mental penal or a correction facility. So they could have locks, but it has to be monitored 24 hours a day. The other one, let's go back. I did mention about the exit itself being blocked. So there is, let's go back to our basic requirements. Well, actually, I'm going to flip down to 37. The way this standard is designed, it's going to go through the design of the exits, exit routes, exit discharge, and then the maintenance of the exits, exit routes, discharge. So that's where you're going to have here. So dangers of the employees must be minimized. It says exit routes must be free of explosive or flammable material. They have to be arranged in such a way that the workers are going to be shielded from any hazards. You can't have anything obstructing the hazards, and that's definitely what we saw in the picture. You should have adequate lighting, and even in construction or renovation, the exit routes still must be maintained. So those are some of the things that you definitely should be looking for. I'm going to scoot over to 38. So 38 is telling you about the emergency action plan, and 39 tells you about a fire prevention plan, just so you have those things out there. But definitely make sure that you maintain that exit route. And I'm going to do one other thing for you. And right here, actually, might be B5. Right here in B5, it says each doorway or passage along an exit access that could be mistaken for an exit must be marked an exit or similar designation or what it actually is. So, all right, let's keep that. I'm going to highlight this, going to copy it. Let's go into our OSHA. What I've done is I went over to data and statistics, and then under data and statistics, I went down to frequently cited standards. And instead of the NAICS codes, what I want is the industry profile. So I'm going to click on the industry profile. I'm going to paste in that standard. And right here, I am going to be able to see, let's do 5 digits. So I'll be able to see the actual penalty for all industries, or even break it up into different industries by the 5-digit code, exactly how much I could expect to be cited. So it's pretty much, it's over a 1-to-1 ratio on the citation. So if an officer sees it, a compliance officer, they're probably going to cite you on there. So you can see the different amounts. So let's scroll down a little and let's get to the 1 citation issues. So left looks like 1 inspection, 2 violations, 16,000 in a home furnishing location, a nursery, 1 citation, or excuse me, 1 inspection, 2 citations. So it means a lot. It's definitely something that could be avoided. Here's heavy duty truck manufacturing. So 1 inspection, 1 citation for 11,000. Here's another one, 25,000. Another one, 35,000. Just 1 citation. So it's pretty important that you guys check those exit routes and just make sure that the exit route, the exit, and the exit discharge are all in compliance with 1910 Subpart E. Construction also has this too. So in the construction section, you want to make sure that you keep your construction site free and you have an emergency action plan. So that's it. Just want to show you that. I'm going to do several of these videos, and if you please leave a comment, let me know what you think. I probably may have missed some. If you saw some violations that I missed, put it in the comment. Please subscribe to this channel over my left shoulder, which will be you facing, I don't know, however you face it, but it should be that way. So you can subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and I'll talk to you again.